Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and today I have what I think is a beginner's entrance into a reverse harem. And if you don't know what a reverse harem is, it means that our heroine is in a relationship with multiple partners, mainly men, and they're all focused on her. And some harems have interactiveness, which is we like poly, but mainly it's just her and them. So this book, I think everyone has actually either heard about this book, read this book, but I just wanted to get it out the way. And it's Lilac by B.B. Reid. And this is a reverse harem that's with Rockstars. So we have Braxton. Braxton is a very fiery personality because she's a redhead. She is a guitarist, or she's going to be a guitarist for this very big band called On Board. And it's Lauren, Rich, and Houston. Sounds like really good names, right? Anyways, so they had just lost their other guitarist to an overdose, and the management got her to be their guitarist. And at first, it's very bully, like there are bullies, but they are very like sexually attracted to her. And each chapter will be in someone else's point of view. Sometimes it's like it'll be in Brax's point of view, like 3 chapters or 2 chapters, and then it goes into like Houston's or Rich's. But basically, it's her trying to become respected by On Board, and then them trying to get into her pants. And then them falling in love with her as time goes on. So there is angst in here because there's some members have some hidden secrets that they don't want her to know until the time is right. But everyone knows that in book form, time is never right when you want to tell your significant other something very important that might ruin your relationship with them. Just saying. Then you have jealousies, you have miscommunication, angst, just a whole bunch of angst, and sex, a whole bunch of sex. What can I say? This is my first time reading this book. I've known about this book for the longest, just never picked it up. So now that I've read it, I can honestly say that it was like a good read. It didn't blow me away. It wasn't fabulous. I think, I'm just gonna say it, I've read way better reverse harems and fan fictions than in this book. But I will give it to the author that this was well written. And there were moments where there's some of the angst hit me and twisted in my gut, and I was just like, oh that, sucks. And I loved it. And then there were moments where I was just like, okay, well, let's just keep reading. And then there are moments where I was just like, man, I really wish I could just skip these couple of pages because it's really boring. But, to each his own. I think I'm going to give this book a 3 because I did enjoy it. I would reread this because it was, again, enjoyable. It wasn't fabulous, but it was a good read. I read it in less than 12 hours because I was 47% in last night and I just finished it 20 minutes ago. So yes, quick to the point. It's a chunker, but you can get through it like I did. It's a page turner too, because again, each point of view is a different personality who has vastly different motives. And I can tell you that I like Lauren, like, even though that's my name, like, he is great. Like, I connect with him the most. If he was in real life, I would be with him. So, yeah. And then I was trying to figure out how the name came into play. And then I found out. So that it was cute, really cute. There is some trigger warnings. I guess you can call it trigger warnings. Yeah, you would call it trigger warnings. It would be technically infidelity, but they're estranged. So keep that in mind. Whenever you talk about getting into reverse harems, I think this is pretty tame when it comes to reverse harems. So I think this would be a great book to get into reverse harems because it's not as dark as some reverse harems go, especially fanfiction reverse harems. Man, those are dark. But this is relatively tame, like relatively. So I think you guys will enjoy it if you haven't read it already. But I have other reverse harems that I will be reading and doing reviews on, so don't worry. This is not just the one if you have. I'm hoping to have some books in the near future that you haven't seen on Booktok or Booktube a lot, to entice you guys to, try something new. So, but I just want to get this out the way because I think this is a great entry level to a reverse harem. And that is it. Short, sweet, and to the point. Yes. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. My name is Lady Lauren Explore. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And bye.